The Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday morning, March 21st. I'm James Spann. After a cold, frosty start, we'll start to warm up later today. Thursday could be an active day, maybe a few severe storms on Thursday. So let's go in there and check things out this morning as the day begins. Cold upper trough over the eastern U.S. We always have a late season cold snap. And by golly, we've got one. Now, these are not lows. These were 5 a.m. observations. The lows will likely be a few degrees under these values, but you can see it's freezing for Cullman and Anniston. Birmingham at 34. Many reports of widespread frost as the day begins. Expand the numbers out. You can see it's frosty all the way down into deep South Alabama. You've got places like Florala at 36 degrees. In fact, here's a look at the frost and freeze advisories. Frost advisories all the way down into deep South Alabama. The only place not under one, it's the immediate Gulf Coast. Mobile is under a frost advisory. And freeze warnings for much of east and north Alabama. Got freeze warnings all the way down to almost places like Troy and Luverne. Wow. Around the nation, you can see the freeze warnings covering much of the southern states, and a few winter weather advisories lingering up in the northeast for that departing storm. But let's look at the convective outlook. This is day 3, which is Wednesday. We've got the standard slight risk from near Dallas-Fort Worth up to about Springfield, Missouri, a marginal risk almost up to Chicago. And on day 4, which is Thursday, there is a risk of severe weather now defined for about the northern 2/3 of Alabama. And we'll take a closer look at this as we go. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Saturday morning, about 1 inch for much of the state. Heavier totals on the Gulf Coast. All right, model fans, this is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid today at noon. Trough beginning to sweep off the Atlantic coast. Bright sunshine today. Got a cold 1031 high around Lake Charles. And we'll expect a high in the upper 50s today, a little warmer than yesterday, but still way below average. Now, tomorrow morning's going to be cold. And understand, I think we see frost again. A good chance we go right back down in the 30s, with a freeze for the colder pockets and frost for some spots. So again, growers beware. The day will be sunny and noticeably warmer with upper 60s. Wednesday, highs, I'd say 67 to 70. We note that deep surface low near Omaha, Nebraska, 990 millibars. And again, severe storms could break out south and east of that, but not here. We think Wednesday will still be dry. And this is Thursday. You can see the upper trough getting close. The surface low is pretty far north. 988 millibars north of Detroit with a trailing front. And typically in a setup like that, if we see severe weather, the risk will be from strong straight-line winds and not from tornadoes. This is the NAM, the North American Mesoscale model, Thursday at midday. Pretty similar. It's got a deep surface low near Detroit with a trailing band of showers and storms. Check the severe weather parameters quickly. This is the instability of the surface-based cape, and there's not very much at midday. And I think the timing will be involved here. If the storms arrive later in the day, the instability values would certainly be higher. If they come in during the morning, there won't be much. And that's obviously very marginal. Low-level jet hits 50 knots over North Alabama. And this is the Energy Helicity Index. It rises to 1 unit from Montgomery down to about Troy and Luverne. So, obviously it's not overly impressive at this point, but certainly the chance exists of some strong storms Thursday. The main potential, strong straight-line winds. Friday, it's out of here. And Friday morning's going to be pretty chilly. We go back in the 30s here. The NAM is spitting out 37, so again, growers, there could be some frost Friday morning. During the day, the high will be in the 60s. And this is Saturday. The next wave comes in, and we go wet. So if you got something planned outdoors at the moment, it is looking wet with periods of rain, highs in the 60s. And Sunday, the rain begins to exit the state, but even then, it might rain through Sunday morning. So be aware of rain at times over the weekend. And again, Sunday's high should be in the 60s. Week from today, trough rotating away, and that looks like a sunny day and a pleasant day with a high in the upper 60s. We'll check the end of the forecast period, the middle of next week. This is Wednesday, March 30th. Vigorous shortwave to the west, and that is a severe weather look. But we all know this is in the land of voodoo, and this will indeed change. Check the anomalies coming from CPC as we get into early April. Below average for much of the middle part of the United States. And the numbers, we kind of don't see into that 80-degree warmth anytime soon, but temperatures do look better down the line with highs getting back in the 70s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock today. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.